Ascend Central Member of Parliament Honorable Kénnédy Àgyàpong on Monday presented a check of $100,000 to the 37mílítary hospital as part of his promise made to construct an ultra-modern cardiothoracic center for the hospital in Accra. On June 22 this year, the philanthropic legislator cut a sword for the commencement of work for the 80-bed cardiothoracic center in fulfillment of a promise he made last year when he made a donation of some medical items, including personal protective equipment, during the onset of COVID-19 pandemic in Ghana. The check will be used for paying the expenses of medical personnel who will be managing some specialized equipment to be used at the proposed cardiothoracic center at the 37mílítary hospital. The trainee medical technicians 18 number will be undergoing their training in India. Honorable Kénnédy Àgyàpong, in a short speech, reiterated his mission. He said this was important because the medical technicians needed to be trained to man the equipment.
I was informed that we need doctors to be trained in India, and they needed about $77,000. So I offered to help, that I'll give $100,000 for them to go and train. So I'm here this morning to honor my promise. I brought the $100,000 for 8 medical practitioners to go and train in India and come back so that they can well man the cardiothoracic center that we are building. That is why I'm here this morning.
He also revealed that some of his friends have agreed to help and support when he has started and urged all to keep faith alive.
My name for be approach me. Said they also want to help. Me catch him say, I have to consult the hospital. We need more doctors. $11,000 there. I think it's very, very reasonable. Go American, we can train more doctors and health practitioners. Probably we will extend it to other departments. Let's see how the response will be.
He shed more light on some of his friends who wanted to come on board. He also hoped that come same time next year, the edifice would be completed. He also used the occasion to call on all Ghanaian politicians to contribute to the development of the country. The commanding officer of the 37mílítary Hospital, Brigadier General Obodai, also shared his thoughts on the presentation with the media.
Brigadier General Kénnédy Obodai, commander of the hospital, 37mílítary Hospital. Now, we're gathered this morning, like you heard the Honorable say, in fulfillment of his promise. After cutting the sword nearly 2 weeks ago, we realized that we had to do some training for our specialists who will be in charge of the place. So he generously offered to take it up as well, to do the further training for them. So he's here this morning, like you saw and you heard, to present 100,000 cedis check to the team that is going to go so that they can do further studies and train further so that when the place is completed, they will definitely be in charge, fully equipped. That's the reason for the gathering this morning.
All right, how many beneficiaries are going and what is your word of personal advice to them?
Well, for now, we have 8 lined up. The cardiothoracic surgeon himself and a team, and the anesthesiologist, pharmacists, cardiologists. So the initial training set is 8. But like he said, subsequently, we'll have to train some more so that they will join up and assist the team. But the initial training for now is 8 medical personnel who are going out.
So the word of advice to the beneficiaries?
Yes, okay.
Word of advice to the beneficiaries?
To the beneficiaries? Well, that's a lot of money as well. We know how much is going into the building itself. And this other additional one, $100,000, I thought I said 100 cities. $100,000, it's a lot of money. So for whoever is benefiting from it, necessarily they must also put in their best to make sure that we get value for money. It's not just money that's being thrown out, it's money that's being put out for good use. So necessarily being who they are, they know exactly what to attach to it so that we get the maximum of this donation as well. So they have their matching orders as well.
Raphael Adevu site foreman assured the public that the work will be completed on schedule.
Okay, so far as you can see around, before we came there were existing services on the ground. The gas pipeline, electrical line, data and other stuffs, including the waste pipe as well. So we've now tried to relocate the waste pipe alongside the building. That is what we've done now. And now we are doing the excavation for the relocation of the waste pipe once again. And we've also purchased all our iron rods, the stuffs at the back of this building. And the layout too is already done, which you can see the excavator excavating the columns. So when we hope by 2 weeks' time, we'll be out of the ground, and then you see the building afterwards. Right. And we've had our plans even to finish before the dead time. Yes, we have our plan in place, putting things together. You can see for 2 weeks now, you can see what we've done so far. Yes, so we have our plans underway.